Good morning, Internet. It's about 5 to 10. It's 2 degrees C, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to put all of this stuff either away, espresso, or back where it comes from, because I'm fed up with living in a shit state. So that thing is getting finished today. That's the plan anyway. Let's go. Yep, that's happening. Quick repair on the old mudguard. Use these things. One of these made in England. Heat them up, melt them into plastic, and the little tabs that break off are instantly fixed. Whilst I got this up in my teeth, let's change on the oil filter. That's nice. Genuine Kawasaki. Make sure you torque these up to, 500 foot-pounds. Good, pleased with that. I'll put a genuine washer on there, Jim. Don't you worry. All this for a sump plug. Right, that'll go again. Always use the genuine sump plugs. You know, I'm not a total animal. Lovely. We're using the old Motul 5000 today. There's a specific reason to use this oil. Like and subscribe. There's a like and subscribe. Last chance, and then you're going in the bin. You know the score. Anyway, there's a specific reason to use this oil, and that's because it was on it's on a Good Friday sale. Black Friday, Good Friday, same thing, whatever. This is just an oil change. Why are you still watching? That's in there nicely, just above the line. Got to fill the filter up when you first turn it over, don't forget. Oil change done. The exhaust is freshly back from being Cerakoted, and that makes it look much better than the rusty heap of shit it was before. I found some old I found some of this stuff, exhaust paste. That saves you buying new exhaust gaskets and that sort of thing. So let's get that back on there. We've lost the bolt that goes in there, so we'll find one that fits, and then the exhaust pipe can go back on. Nice. Future Gruff would just like to say thank you to past Gruff for putting that bolt back in the right place to start with. Exhaust's on. you know, temporarily, like, because I'll have to take it off when it leaks. But it's there for now. Let's put the radiator on that I'll have to take off to fix the exhaust that will leak because I'm bodging it. Let's go. It's radiator time. That's the old one. This is the new one because that's the old one. That's why. This one doesn't come with any bungs. It's off of eBay. Just search for ZX9 radiators. It came in plain aluminium. I wanted it black, so we sprayed it. So next job is to all these little clippy dudes here, these rubber dudes here and here and here. We'll remove them from there. We'll put nice shiny new ones, you know, genuine ones, back on here, and we'll just bung that up with some, I don't know, chewing gum or something. Okay, let's go. Warm these little rubber dudes up with your paint stripper from Snap-on. Bit of a string around it, and then you should just be able to massage it into place nicely and pull your string out. Okay, easy. There's the old fan I had fully refurbished, rebuilt. Here's the new one. That lines up. That lines up. Chinesium! Currently making bespoke stainless fasteners because what you don't want to do is screw one straight through there and into your radiator core. That would be annoying. Here's a little rant about Chinesium shite you get off the internet. It looks like a nice radiator. The welds look decent. It's about the right size. But when you come down to the detail, for example, this little plastic sort of air drifty thing, that fits on there nice on the original one. See how it follows it and it's all nice, and that would line up and that would line up. When you take that and you put it in the same place here, that goes in, and then it doesn't quite line up, it doesn't quite sit down flush, and it's just a bit shit. For Christ's sake, you Chinese manufacturers of shit, sort your quality control out, will you? How difficult is it to make everything else, but you can't put that tab in the right place? Come on! Okay, so that radiator's back in. As expected, it went in with no trouble whatsoever, fitted perfectly. Anyway, if you look back about 40 videos, the catch tank was bollocksed. So here's a new one. Jim will be proud of me. Straight in from Japan on air freight, that one. So that goes there. And then we're plumbed up, ready to go. Put some juice in, put some water in it, I suppose. See how many leaks there are. Excellent. Good. Cool. Like it. Good. Nice. Time to do some sketchy shit. Time to... You know the score. Need to jack that up to get that off of there because I know you're all screaming at me. In order to get the exhaust on, I've had that fully Cerakoted by the way, I had to take the amazing jack out from underneath the suspension thing. So this is where this comes in. This is actually the box to send your Suzuki Bandit barrels away to be bored out to oversize. Anyway, let's gently lift that up, lift that off. Then we can put the front wheel in, then we're a little bit more secure, aren't we? Yeah, it's coming back around. I knew that it would. You know, have faith. It's getting there. I'm not saying this is sketchy, but yeah, that's fine. Look, it's off the ground. So that's all that matters, really. Right, let's remove this and let's not touch anything. Whoop. What do we need? A wheel. Here's one. I am not going to be doing this one-handed. So you can go away in a minute. I'm just, you know, building the jeopardy up. Ooh. Don't forget to put a mudguard on first though, obviously. Who would do that? Lovely. Okay, got half our clothes back on. That's looking nice. This bit of paint come up lovely. Rads on, boxes in, new things on there, huggers on, new chain and sprockets. Wheels need looking at. I got some spare wheels over there. We'll do something nice with them. That's all buttoned up nice. It's these little bits like this, rusty little fasteners. We'll take them out, get some stainless ones. And tidy the bits you can see up next. It's good in there, isn't it? Anyway, that'll probably do for now. I haven't shown you much. I've been doing that YouTube thing where I just do all the work and then just give you updates afterwards, which is what people seem to do these days. Somebody's getting murdered in the house. Don't worry about that. It'll be fine. Right. Do need to fill up with water. It's done an oil change, oil and filters. Filter's been done. Air filter's been done. All filters done. We'll set the preload on the forks in a minute by winding these down halfway and then forgetting about them. That's tight, that's tight. Nice amount of slop in the old things. Clutches, not much trouble there yet still, but we shall bring that back around, I'm sure. What else do we need to look at? Well, plugs and wires in. I think that's indicators and headlight and whatever that one does. Don't know. Horns down there. Oh yeah, I've got to put the horn on. This one is for your ram air thing that goes through into the carbs. Chinesium shit. I'm sure that's going to be perfectly fine. Anyway, let's go and have a bacon butty, shall we? Why not? We've earned it. Catch you on the next one.